What's up, everybody? It's Supersmallchibiwolf, and today I'm going to be reviewing Kamichu. This is the 16th episode of anime series from the early 2000s, and the first thing I'll talk about are the characters. The characters were nice, hearted, and wonderful, and the first character on star with is Yoye. Yoye, she is a nice, hearted, shy girl who also is a god, with special abilities like flying, being able to see other gods, talk to objects that are alive, and do other wonderful things. She helps her friends, animals, and other random people and things within her town while attending god meetings and school. Next character is Matsuri. She was a good friend of Yoye, and she hopes that one day more interesting things can happen in her life. She tends to give Yoye advice and tries to help her out whenever she comes to her for help. She also gets possessed by Yakshima whenever he wants to communicate with people or when he wants to perform in his concerts. Next character is Matsuri. She's a nice, happy, and hyper shrine maiden who loves her friend Yoye, and she works hard on keeping her family's bankrupt Shinto shrine called Waifuku from going away forever. She can't see spirits like her sister Mikko and Yoye without the charms that Yoye usually provides to her. Next character is Mikko. She was a nice-hearted girl and the younger sister of Matsuri, and she works alongside her sister to save her family's bankrupt Shinto shrine from going away forever. And she possesses spiritual powers that lets her see and talk to spirits like her shrine's local god, Yakshima. Next is Yakshima. He's a nice guy and the best friend of Mikko. He's the local god of the Waifuku shrine, and he sometimes helps Yoye, giving her advice and helping her become a better god. Next is Tama. She was the cat of Yoye, and she likes to more privacy. Yeah, she was more of a cat that loves her privacy. She doesn't like that much attention, but she does love Yoye as a person. She respects her and likes her. She also shares her body with the poverty god. The poverty god saved Tama's life during the time Tama decided to leave the house due to too much attention and not a lot of privacy. So in return, Tama tells Yoye to let the poverty god live with them, or else if he goes, she goes. So that's like a return, a favor she's doing in return for him saving her life. So yeah. Next character is Kenji. He was a nice guy who loves calligraphy. He even runs a calligraphy class in school. He was unaware of Yoye's feelings towards him, and he tends to be ignorant and doesn't catch on that easy. Even when Yoye is being obvious about her emotions around him, he doesn't get it, and it takes him time to realize things. More than not just how Yoye feels, but other things as well. He's kind of that type of person. The other characters were also good, like Yoye's parents, Matsuri and Mikko's dad, and other fellow classmates and the other people we get to see in their adventures. So yeah, overall, even the spirits that we see throughout the series, they're nice as well. Overall, cool characters. The next thing I want to talk about is the music. The music was great. I love the music within the episodes as well as the intro and the outro. The intro was great. I love the background instruments and the singer sounded cool. The outro was also nice. It has a small animation of Yoye, Mitsuru, and Matsuri playing instruments, and it was overall wholesome and nice. Next thing is the story. The story is about Yoye, a schoolgirl who brings up to her friend Matsuri that she has turned into a god. And during their conversation, a fellow classmate of theirs, Matsuri, overhears them and decides to befriend Yoye and help her out on figuring out what type of god she is as a way to promote her family's bankrupt Shinto shrine, and she believes replacing their current god Yakshima-sama with Yoye will make the shrine more popular and profitable, and now they work together with Matsuri as her manager and Yoye helping grant wishes, cure courses, and attend god meetings while going to school and working on confessing her feelings to Kenji. And yeah, nice story. So one of the things that I like about this is, there's many wonderful things, about this anime. One of my favorite moments is when episode 2, when Mitsuru mentions Carnival, because Carnival is one of those holidays, celebrated differently worldwide, but where I am, I'm familiar with the Carnival, how my country celebrates it, and it is wild, from hearing what other friends and where they're from and how they celebrate it. It seems fun as well. Overall, I think it's one of those holidays that a lot of people worldwide really love and enjoy. Now, let me just say a few things from my perspective and celebrating it from locations where I'm from. So from throwing powder and blood and water and just overall insanity, and just it's all fun, it's that time of the year, well, that week of the year, that everyone, your neighbors, friends, just come together just to have fun, throw powder, and just mess with people, just for fun. You know what I mean? So once they mentioned Carnival, I was excited, I was happy, and I appreciate that they have mentioned this holiday. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, due to Yoye being a god and due to her divine powers, there are many interesting and wonderful moments like Yoye communicating and improving her relationship with her pet cat Tama. Yoye uniting an old veteran with his warship that sank years ago and bringing a wholesome moment between the two, and many other examples of things which happens within this anime that I really enjoyed and thought it was worth mentioning. Now, I would say everything because I want to leave you all to experience it as well, but those two are just two of them that I really enjoyed a lot. I also like the weird random stuff that goes on, like talking cats having cat fights, servants of gods being animals, and other objects, and overall the fantasy like creatures that live alongside other gods that Yuya gets to meet throughout the series. And this is a cute and fun anime, so if you're interested in watching something, say, a little bit, and yeah, similar to Spirited Away, or in a way, spiritual like anime, which is not too serious in that way. It's more of a comedic slice of life spiritual anime, which is full of fun adventures and just overall comedic fun. Overall. And I think this is one of those animes that you will enjoy. So after watching Kami-chu, I think this is overall a fun, cute anime that is underrated and deserves more love. I love the characters, the story was fun, the fantasy like creatures were cool, the music was great, and overall, I love it. It's one of my favorite animes of all time, and I recommend watching Kamichu. If you haven't watched it, there you go. So, yeah, the animes that I recommend watching are Spirited Away, because it also follows a young girl that befriends spirits, and it's also such a wonderful movie. And Tonikaku Kawaii, if you want another comedic romance anime, and it's one of those wonderful animes that I really loved. Now, with all of these three, I hope you find something that you love. So, with that being that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye.